So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Pedro. I am the back-end engineering manager at Go Ride. I am from Miami, Florida, the United States, and after traveling to Tokyo a few years back, I fell in love with the city and decided I wanted to be a part of it. So pursued a career here, and I've been pretty lucky. I've been here for 2 years since.
I see. So you've been in Japan for quite a while. Did you study Japanese?
Not as much as I should have, but that is a work in progress. I've self-studied a lot, say maybe N5. I have a long way to go and much to learn, but yeah, looking forward to it.
I see that's not a problem to stop you from living in Japan, but how about working at Go Ride? Do you feel like it's difficult that you can't use Japanese and working here?
I don't think it's difficult at all. Everybody here is, besides being very nice, very awesome. English is used in the office amongst all the different teams, so it's not a total problem. I would like to learn more to get to know the rest of the team better, but yeah, it's not an issue when it comes to our daily tasks.
I see. That's quite awesome that you don't have to be fluent in Japanese, but you still be able to work among Japanese staff at Go Ride.
Yes.
So can you tell me about your background before you joined Go Ride?
So I graduated with an IT degree, and after college I kind of started with technical support, so it was help desk stuff, and from there it moved on to more hardware, maintaining servers and such. But during my time in college, I had taken the Intro to C++ class, and that was my favorite thing. After realizing this and kind of being bored with the IT jobs that I was working on, I decided to go back to school and pursue coding, and since then I haven't looked back, and I love my job.
Oh, nice. You came a long way. So also, can you explain about the structure of the engineering team in Go Ride?
Yeah, so we have two main teams, a front end and back end. We collaborate with each other a lot. Some of the technologies we use is Node.js and React and Ruby on Rails as well.
I see. Awesome. So with the engineering team, how would you say how diverse we are with the team?
Yeah, we actually have a pretty diverse team. So we got people from, besides we do have a Japanese team members, but we also have team members from Thailand, from Australia, from the US, and I appreciate that kind of diverse culture. Being a programmer, we have to solve problems all the time, and having different points of views and different viewpoints is very helpful and good for the team.
So I heard that the engineering team are working on the project that's quite big called Go Subscribe. Can you help me explain what it is?
Yeah, sure. So Go Subscribe is a Shopify app. It allows customers to subscribe to a product that will then get shipped to them every month or week, depending on the settings that they set. That's a project that's our passion project here at Go Ride. Something we're proud of. Subscription apps, or subscriptions in general, is a very big thing in e-commerce in Japan. And we're trying to fill that void that Shopify has with subscriptions. So we're really proud of our app, and we're working on it daily to add new features for our clients. And we got some of our best engineers working on it right now. And yeah.
See, so Go Subscribe, since our company have quite a few Japanese staff, is it mean that Go Subscribe also have a Japanese interface as well?
Yes, it does. We have English, and it is localized, so English and Japanese. That's right.
Awesome. So besides Go Subscribe, do we also working on another application as well?
We do have other client work that we do. We make a lot of custom apps for different clients. There's a lot of special and very unique problems people face with e-commerce, so our job is to solve those. So yeah, we do have many other projects, but Go Subscribe is our product, our passion project.
From what you said, in engineer team we have like front end and back end team. So can you explain more about like how they work exactly? Do they have to go to work at the office, or can they work like remotely?
Well, our two priorities is we want people to work as productive as possible, and we want people to feel safe. And if that means working remotely or coming to the office, that's okay with us, as long as, like I said, as long as you're productive and as long as you feel safe. That's our main policy in regards to that.
I see. So, but I mean, I still say like you have to come to the office sometimes. Like how often you have to be there, and can you also tell me more about like what's the environment like working at the office?
Yeah. So we do have a company lunch every other Friday. So many people do join us for that. Some pretty fun times and good food, and also working here at WeWork, it's pretty nice. We get complimentary drinks, and the desks are comfortable. We got a nice working environment to be productive here. If some people work better in an office, like myself actually, I kind of like coming in. So it's a good environment for me. I can be very productive here, so I enjoy it.
I see. So the company have like give you like a free lunch party every other Friday, but seems like there are also some engineer that just like work full remote as well. Is it correct?
Yes, we do have engineers full remote as well.
I see. Nice. So like, can you tell me why do you join Go Ride?
So at the time of interviewing, I could see that Go Ride was an up-and-coming company that was still kind of small but starting to grow, and it seemed exciting to me, and I wanted to be a part of that, and I wanted to help build it up and be there for what's going to be a good time.
So since you joined the Go Ride, what is your position? Like what do you do with your current position?
So mainly, I believe that my job should be to put people in the best position to succeed. If we can do that, everyone, the dev team can grow and learn, as people and developers. And if we're successful, the company will be successful. So, yeah, that's my main priority is making sure that everybody is succeeding.
So I heard that we also have the engineer who is based in the US right now, and with like all the location different and time zone different, as a engineer lead, how did you manage to communicate between team members and make sure that the work can like keep going and complete at the time?
Yeah, it can be challenging, especially overseas with the time zone difference. But we trust our engineers to be productive when our hours are not in sync with each other. We're able to communicate through Slack and other means as well. We have a weekly meeting to check in to make sure everybody's kind of on the same page, and especially with our engineers overseas, I personally like to talk to them for a little bit every day to make sure everything's working smoothly. If there's any issues, anything we can do to help and support their position.
Okay, so as a engineer lead, what kind of character or like skill set that you're looking from people who's going to join Go Ride as an engineer?
The most important is kind of a genuine interest in coding. I think that's important because if you don't like what you're doing, it will show in your work. Somebody that's eager to look up solutions, and someone that can be counted on, dependable to kind of solve whatever unique problems that they might have. Even with years of experience, it's still the same. Like I've run into walls as well, and but you just need to kind of persevere over it, and you become a better dev after it. So someone that's willing to try and fail and succeed a bunch of times is important.
I see. You mentioned before for like tech stack that we have like Node and React and Ruby on Rails, but can you be more specific, like what kind of tech stack that we're looking for front-end position, and what kind of tech stack we're looking for back-end position?
So for front-end position, we're looking for, like I said earlier, React, is very helpful, and we use it a lot. And then just general like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, having a good understanding of vanilla JavaScript, maybe some jQuery as well. For backend, we're mainly doing our apps now in Node.js. We do have a couple that are Ruby on Rails. So any experience in either of those would be helpful. In particular, Express and Koa for Node frameworks. And then we use a lot of GraphQL, so that's also helpful. And I think we're also open to, if you have experience maybe in another programming language, let's say like Python, and you've made an app in Django or something. I think that's, although we don't have any of those technologies or tech stack, if you're willing to learn something new and you have experience and at least building apps, we'll definitely consider a candidate like that.
And like what kind of like tool or like operation system that we are using? Like are we using Windows or Mac OS?
So we mainly, when joining the company, we will receive a MacBook. So yeah, we're all on OS or using OS X.
I see, that's nice.
Yes.
Seems like you're working in Go Ride for quite a while now. So can you tell me like what do you like about Go Ride and its working environment?
I like that Go Ride will support me and the engineers and also everybody in general to work how they want to work, whether it be remotely or in the office. I love the team. I love the engineering team. I love the sales team, the marketing team. Everybody is really nice. The CEO, and it's just a good group of people co-workers to collaborate with.
I'm glad to hear that you enjoy working with Go Ride. As a engineer lead, like what is your plan that you have for Go Ride? Like what is your future goal that you plan ahead?
So for Go Ride, short-term goal, we want to make Go Subscribe the #1 subscription app in Japan. That's the goal that we're doing our best to achieve. But ideally, future-wise, I would love for Go Ride to be a place where people want to stay, where people want to continue growing and collaborating. That to me would be the best situation.
I see. So far, you're doing a good job. So
Thanks.
Congrats. Anyway, so that's kind of it for today. Thank you so much for answering us all the questions.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Bye.